Cu o vedere superbă asupra Subotiței, turnul primăriei este cea mai înaltă clădire din oraș. Are 75 de metri înălțime și ca să ajungi sus să parcurgi 260 de trepte. Priveliștea îți oferă ocazia să vezi granițele Ungariei, Croației și României. Pentru BizPLUS, Liliana Boioglu. Sinagoga din Subotica, Serbia, a fost redeschisă în anul 2018. Aceasta nu este folosită pentru ceremonii religioase. În schimb, guvernul sârb și cel ungar, care au contribuit la reconstrucția ei, au decis ca această superbă clădire să fie deschisă tuturor turiștilor. Pentru BizPLUS, Liliana Boioglu.
When the harvest is happening, grapes come through this big wide door here, and this machine here does that first selection of grapes. So first we need to clean those grapes when they come from vineyards, and we do that on this high table here. And then those grapes fall into the second part of machine, and that machine gets every berry separated for itself. And then those berries continue with this elevator on this vibrating table here, which actually vibrates, and that is also a manual selection, manual part of selection. We have about 8 to 10 workers around the table which select everything manually. If it's left some small berry, damaged berry, to pick it up, and we just get the nicest grapes for the wine. After this table, we separate how we do white and how we do red grapes or wine. For the white wine, they, after the table, go immediately through this cooling system, these black pipes you see, that is our cooling system. They go through those pipes into the press. These big machines here are our presses. We get the skin inside and just get the sweet juice out of the press, which becomes wine later. And we transfer that shira into the tank hall behind you. This is our tank hall with biggest tanks of 30,000 liters. Smaller one are 10 and 20,000 liters. And that is our place for fermentation. Fermentation is a process of sugar becoming alcohol. Also, sedimentation is happening. We need to filter that sediment on the bottom of the tank, also filtering the juice, adding yeasts. And for one white wine, it's about 6 to 8 months to become a wine, and then it's going for filling. But for the red, after this machine, it's important to get them into one machine which does that first selection, first aggression to the grapes. Here in our wine cellar, we have about 400 wooden barrels, and we have these smaller ones. They are 225 liters volume. And we use them for about 3 years. That's for some two aging of wine. First, we fill them with shira, which is going in our premium line of red wines. It's Cube number 1 or pure Merlot or Campana Rubimus. Those wines are more complex, more full-bodied. They are aging for about a year and a half. After that, we clean, sterilize the barrels, and then we fill them with second one. That second tour is usually going in our red wine, Život-teče, or live flows. It's a lighter version of red wine, and it is aging shorter period of time for about 12 to 14 months. And then we change the barrels. So we found a solution to not throw away these barrels. We send them to our distillery. We have distillery which does free spirits, brandy, whiskey, and everything that is barreled. We can use these old ones, but for the wine we need to get the new ones for aging. Also, we have the big barrels here in this right corner. They are meant for only for white wine. They are 2,500 liters volume, and we use them for Chardonnay and Pinot Blanc. Those white wines are more complex, they are full body, butterish, and they stay there for about 11 months. And they maybe go better with food. They are different from white wines from the inox tanks from the production, Sauvignon Blanc or Pinot Grigio. Those are lighter white wines. They are fruitier. These are complex white wines. Also, you can notice it is a little bit dark in here, a little bit romantic with these lights, and it is one of important conditions. Also, temperature needs to be constant, about 15 degrees Celsius, and also humidity is present in the air, because if there is no humidity, barrels would drink all the wine, so humidity needs to be present. We lose some percent, about 20% on year level.
When it comes to business people and big companies, I know that you organize big events in here. So what kind of events can you do in here? And what are the things that your guests are most attracted to?
Winery, except that it's open for wine tourism. We have a big event space and wedding space, so mostly we organize the wedding parties, but also some company celebrations. We can do let's say parties or events for about 300-350 people. So we do organize team buildings. There are two special rooms for business meetings. We can offer the wine tour, business meeting, and later maybe lunch or dinner in our winery. The team building can include during the harvest, for example, so they can be involved in harvest, they can help us in production. Sometimes we do like racing horses through the vineyards, maybe, and some other things, or bicycle things in the vineyards. So we are open also for that, and that's two things that we do: private events and some more like business events.